true to my new name, I am wearing my aviators. This is my mom. Say hi.
Hi.
This is central.
The Jesus of Suburbia, the Bible of none of the above, only steady tired of. Started popping riddle line. No one ever died for my sins, and now, as far as I can tell,
Unlike you, Emily, and the other Emily, and I don't really know where the rest of you live, but we can't just walk outside in the backyard and be in the woods. Can't happen. Right, Mommy? Right. If you're in Pennsylvania, you can, but then you'll get Lyme disease from the deer, so it's kind of not worth it. Today I am at my grandparents' house. Here's my dad. Video of my power washed steps that I did today. What else? Oh, I don't know what that is. What is that?
Where the hose was
Oh, dirt. Well, it's my signature, I guess, because I'm an S. Today we worked on this garden. Well, I mean, I helped weed, and then they mulched and planted. So, it was good times. Here's my family. Speaking of backyards, Emily, yours is huge. I don't even know if you have a proper deadline. Probably. Maybe not. Maybe you can walk into Canada. I don't know. Sarah Stone, I was expecting you to have a tiny backyard just because you live in Massachusetts, and it's kind of the same deal there. But I know Emily 1 has a big backyard because she lives in Texas, but here's mine. This is it. This little path here goes outside. Those are the houses. Those are the flowers we bought in Lowe's the other day. Alright, so now this is it. This is my backyard. There's my house. Just nothing to do. Rhododendron looks nice. Got it all mulched. Bike shed. Neighbors. Shed. Fence. House. This is it. So there used to be a tree right there, and we used to play tag, my sister and I, from this tree to that tree with one person in the middle. Because that's really as much fun as you can have in a backyard as small as this. Okay, so on the other side of that fence there is a cemetery, and I'm gonna walk up to it and show you, because sometimes people don't believe me. There. It's a cemetery. If I could tell you how many times we were playing, like, I don't even know, kickball, baseball, catch, and a ball went over that fence, if I could tell you how many times, hundreds. So my dad would have to walk around the block that way. There's a automotive thing. He'd have to sneak behind that to the one gap in the fence and then come over. But then we discovered one time that when my dad wasn't home on a business trip, that you see that little fence? There's a fence through here on the other side. So my friend Andrea, who is like 100 pounds tops, climbed that tree, went up on top of that fence, stepped down on that one, and then got it, and then got back over. So Sarah Stone, I thought of you when you mentioned your holly, because we happen to have a holly bush, and I feel your pain, Sarah Stone. I feel your pain. Your foot pain. That's my house. Quite boring from the back. My mom's inside somewhere making fun of me, walking around like I don't live here. Okay, this is the rhododendron. Very nice, very pretty, very big. Lots of bees. So there used to be big bushes over here and over there. There used to be ivy there, but now there isn't. the chair is down. This is a lamb's ear, which is pretty cool. It feels like a lamb's ear. It's like really soft. And it really likes this pod, but it was the size of like, it was like this big when we got it. I hope you can hear me. And these we just bought. There's like a rose bush, and a delphinium looks like it's seen better days. Probably have to water that. And I'll hold you up against that. Alright, so this is my backyard. And believe it or not, you know, my backyard is pretty big compared to some of my neighbors. I mean, this neighbor right next door has a huge backyard. She has a pool. Like, even if we wanted a pool, we couldn't fit it back here. But, yeah, there's not really that big around here. We're lucky not to have people behind us because some houses, like if I went out in the front yard and showed you, yeah, we have a front yard, but it's just it's smaller than this actually. But some people have, you know, 3 houses. Like if you can imagine, house, instead of the cemetery. So, you know, it's quiet. One of my friends in middle school wanted to sleep over like at a tent on the lawn on Halloween, and we could hold a seance or whatever, but it never happened. I would like to officially dub this week the week of the doctors. And I'm gonna tell you why. Alright. So Tuesday, I had my last appointment with my pediatrician, and it was like I walked in and, you know, got taken in right away. Everyone was staring at me because, like, even though it was 9 in the morning, there were still only little kids there, and I felt so out of place and so awkward. But then the nurse took me back, and then, you know, we did the whole checkup stuff, and then she was just like, "So I see you're 21. I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I think it's time for you to move on." And I was like, "Believe me, I know." And she was like, "No, as much as we love you, Sarah, I think you have to find a real doctor." So, and then my pediatrician walked in, and after we did the whole checkup thing, and we were talking, and she was just like, "So have you thought about moving on to a new doctor?" And I was like, "I know that this is my last time here. I know. Like, my mom told me, I'd figured it out. You said you only see until 21. I am 21. I'm only gonna be 21 for another 3 more months. So, I know." Okay, I know. Yesterday was my dermatologist. And so, pediatrician Tuesday, dermatologist yesterday. She gave me a new prescription for ointment. Cool. And then today was the eye doctor. So, if you see, look at my eyes. They're still quite dilated, and the appointment was at 3 o'clock. So, it's very exciting. I feel like I could see in the dark. It's very nice. And then tomorrow I'm seeing my dentist. So, you know, there's 5 weekdays, 4 of them I spend in the doctor. So, that was that. Alright, and what else did I do this week? I checked Facebook a lot. Today I entered for the HGTV Dream Home. So if I win that would be cool. All of us can live in Georgia together in my new green home. But I don't know if it's gonna happen because the drawing is tomorrow. So I mean, like, that would be super cool if I won when I just entered today twice. The most exciting thing to happen to me this week was watching Mermaids, the body found on Animal Planet. Alright, so the next time it airs on TV, Emily unfortunately will be in Australia, but it might air there too, and you need to watch it. It's literally like, it's a documentary. Well, it's not real, but it's a documentary about them finding the body of a mermaid that was beached with a bunch of whales. So, it's really cool. And I know Erin probably wouldn't be fooled by it for a second, but who knows? My friend Amanda is she's a vet tech, and she was fooled by it because, like, and she's like ridiculous with science stuff. Like, she couldn't even watch Avatar, but and she believed this. So, and I did, of course, because I want to believe in mermaids, and I do believe in mermaids. I guess just, you know, this was just great. But I did a bunch of research after I watched it, and it's fake, so it was depressing. But it had me convinced for a while, actually, after I watched it, and then I found out it was fake. So it kind of crushed my dreams a little bit, but I still believe in mermaids. I do. I do. So Emily, I hope you were satisfied with this video because it is sufficiently longer than my other one, which I think that one was only like 2 minutes long. So I hope you enjoyed this after you checked Facebook and your email and then looked at this. I hope it entertained you for 8 minutes or however long this is. Oh, bye!